Welcome to the Deliciously Simple Food Channel. I'm Shelly, and I would love it if you came and cooked with me today. Come on! Hello, welcome back. Today, we're going to be making my most famous potato salad. Now, I love this salad. I can eat this every single day. Hands down, this is probably one of my favorite meals that I make on a regular basis, actually. And if you're plant-based like me, this meal is jam-packed full of phytonutrients and things you need. So let me bring you in here to the counter and show you what we've got going on. Okay, and so the first thing that we have here is a big bowl of potato. You can't have potato salad without potatoes. And right beside that, you have some small chunks of pickles. We have some Dijon mustard going on. And then we have some black beans, some peas and carrots. I had some leftover shredded carrots from before, and so I wanted to add those in so I can finish them up. We've got 2 or 3 tablespoons of black pepper. We have 1/2 of an onion chopped up small, and we have some olives here that I've also chopped up. And the last ingredient that we're going to add to this potato salad is the celery itself. And I'll leave all the measurements for the ingredients actually in the description below when you click on the link to the recipe. So let's get started making this potato salad. And the first thing we have to do is actually put these potatoes into the pot that I've got of boiling water behind me. So come on, let's go! Now that we have the potatoes on the stove boiling, we just got to make sure that the rest of the ingredients is prepped and in the bowl, ready and waiting for the potatoes. I have my strainer already in the sink over here, so that way when the potatoes are done and ready to go, we're going to put them in here. The most important ingredient, in addition to these, is the mayonnaise that you're going to use. Now, I use a Hellmann's vegan mayonnaise, and they're not sponsoring this, but I just got to tell you what mayonnaise I use. I use a Hellmann's vegan mayonnaise because being plant-based, I want to make sure that I'm using a mayonnaise that doesn't have any animal products in it. So how much of the vegan mayonnaise you use will be totally up to you and would be based on your liking. The other thing that I didn't mention here is salt. I'm not going to add any salt in this potato salad. Why? Because we've got pickles and we've got olives in here, and both of them are a little bit salty. I've cut them up in small chunks so that when we put it in the salad, it's sort of a nice added flavor, and you don't have a big old chunk of pickles that you're chomping into. So they're cut up nice and small, so that way when you're in there, it adds flavor, it adds taste, it adds salt, and you don't need to add any added salt to this. So this is a super heart healthy potato salad, and one that I can eat all the time. So I still gotta chop up these celery sticks here, but while I'm chopping up, this is a meal that you can add to any party that you have going on. I don't know anybody that doesn't like potato salad. And in addition to having this as a party, you can have this as a meal on its own. So with the potato, you got your starches. With the black beans here, we have your protein. With the peas and carrots here, I've just got canned peas and carrots. You've got your cooked veggies. You've got your raw veggies with the shredded raw carrots, with the raw onions, with the raw celery that I have going on here. And the pickles and the olives, they're fermented, so they help build good gut bacteria. So with all of this, you pretty much got your intake of nutrients for the day. And if you wanted to add a nice leafy green salad, like, you know, Brussels sprout salad, and you can check out my video for the Brussels sprout salad, or you can add like a nice kale salad or spinach salad to the side of this. This is a great meal that you can have any day of the week. So I'm gonna finish chopping this up here with the celery. And you don't have to have all of the ingredients that I have in this potato salad in yours. If you're saying, oh, Shelly, I can't do the peas and carrots, no problem. Add whatever you want to there that'll make it taste good for you. If you're not a Dijon mustard type of person, no problem, don't add the Dijon mustard in there. And what I love about cooking is that it's all based on your taste and your preferences. So whatever you like, add it in there. If you don't like it, leave it out. And if you taste this thing and you say, I still want a little bit of added salt, go ahead and add the salt, no one's looking. But for me here with the pickles and the olives, you don't need any salt. And remember, I'm gonna put all the ingredients and the amount of ingredients that I have in here, I'm gonna put it in the description below, and just click on the link to see the recipe. So let's get these ingredients into the bowl, and then we'll wait for the potatoes to be ready. The potatoes are gonna take about 20 to 30 minutes to cook. And then when it's done, we're gonna stick it in here, boiling hot, warm, and then we're gonna warm up these ingredients. This is a cold salad that you can eat warm or hot. Some reason I love to eat this salad warm, and if you're like me, great. If not, go ahead, stick it in the fridge and eat it whenever you're ready. But this potato salad can be eaten both warm and cold. So let's put all these ingredients in the bowl, and then what I'll do is I'll bring it down so you can actually see all the ingredients going into the bowl, and you can actually see when I mix it up what it looks like, because it looks fabulous. One of the things I love about being plant-based is not only that, you know, you have a lot of nutrients, and you know, the food that you eat helps you feel younger and look younger, but the other thing is the color in the food. When you actually make food and you see all those beautiful colors, oh my gosh, like it's just, you know, it makes you smile. So let me bring you in, and then you can actually see me putting all these ingredients in this bowl. All right, so the first ingredients in here is the celery that I just chopped up. The next ingredient that we're gonna add is the red onion. And look at that color contrast almost immediately when you look at these red onions in here. It's just absolutely beautiful. The other thing that we're gonna add is the green olives here. And I've cut them up in squares. And then we're gonna add the pickles in here. Now you can see the different colors of the greens that have gone in here so far, and it's gonna look absolutely beautiful once you stir this up. Then I have my raw shredded carrots. Now the raw shredded carrots are not gonna be in the recipe because this is I just had left over, but you can use either raw shredded carrots if you wanted to, or you can use standard canned peas and carrots. I've got both of those in here so you can actually see them. So, you know, do whatever you'd like and whatever you find tastes better. Now, the last ingredient I'm gonna add in here before the potatoes is the black beans. And the black beans, I've somewhat strained out a little bit, but not totally. These are canned black beans. And I'm not gonna add the Dijon mustard or the black pepper just yet until we actually get the potatoes in there. So, let me stir this up for you, and let me sort of take away some of this thing so I don't get this all over me here. But let me stir this up for you so you can see what that looks like. And automatically, like, it's just so full of color. It's absolutely amazing, and it's going to taste amazing. Now the black beans are absolutely coloring this thing all brown, but that's okay, because once you have your mayonnaise in here, and once you have your Dijon mustard and black pepper, it's gonna totally change the color. But I just wanted you to see how many things we actually have going on in here, because it's absolutely amazing to see. Now, we have all our ingredients in the bowl, just waiting for the potatoes to be done. We also have our Dijon mustard here on the side that we haven't added yet, and we have our black pepper on the side that we haven't added yet. And so we're just gonna wait for the potatoes to be finished, and then when it's done, we'll be right back and finish up this salad. The potatoes have finished cooking, and you will see that we have an additional bowl here on the counter. We've got the mayonnaise. Now I've got a ton of mayonnaise in here, and there is no measurement for the mayonnaise. It's based on your personal taste. And I've also got a little salad here, a Brussels sprout and broccoli salad that I made, because after we plate the potato salad, then you can see what a normal or an average sort of plant-based meal looks like, and how you can be full and satisfied on a plant-based diet. So let's go ahead and strain those potatoes. All right, now that we got the potatoes in the bowl, we're gonna add our mayonnaise and we're gonna add in our Dijon mustard, and then we're gonna sprinkle as we go some of the black pepper. And like I mentioned, there are no measurements for this mayonnaise here, and it's all based on your preference and what you personally like. And if you like more mayonnaise or less mayonnaise, it's totally up to you. And then go ahead and add whatever you feel like it there. So as I continue to mix and add the other ingredients, then we're gonna sort of bring you back down into this bowl so you can see this mixture here, because it's absolutely great. And it doesn't really matter if you spill some things a little bit, go ahead, that's the cooking process. You will spill some things, and you will have to sort of clean up a little bit afterwards, but that's all right. So let's bring you into the bowl so you can see me mixing it and see the potato salad for yourself. What an amazing salad. And you can hear the sound of the potato salad as I mix it. As you can tell, I have a ton of mayonnaise in here because what I find is that the potatoes itself really absorbs the mayonnaise, and if you don't add just a little bit more mayonnaise, then what you're gonna find is that when you put it in the fridge and you take it out the next morning or the next afternoon or whenever you eat, then you'll find that there's not enough mayonnaise in there and you might have to add more. So it looks like there's a ton of mayonnaise in here, but once you actually put it in the fridge, it's going to sort of settle down. Now, if you don't like this much mayonnaise, don't add this much mayonnaise. So let's plate up, and so you can see what this potato salad looks like. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And we're gonna plate that up here and then show you what a normal meal for a plant-based person like myself looks like. All right. So let's take a look at that. That is just absolutely amazing, that salad here. It's creamy, it's got a number of vegetables in there. It's just absolutely amazing. And if you pair this with the Brussels sprout salad that I made yesterday, it is such an amazing meal. The color in this meal is so vibrant, so amazing. So now that we plated our salad, let's eat. And it's amazing, before we eat, it's such an amazing to look down and see the color in this meal. And this is pretty much a standard meal in what I eat on a plant-based diet. But let's get into this potato salad because it looks amazing. It's so good. The crunchiness from the pickles, from the celery in here, from the onions, and everything just blends well together. And if you have a vegan mayonnaise, use it because it's absolutely amazing. I don't think I'll probably ever go back to regular mayonnaise. Vegan mayonnaise is so scrumptious. So that's how you make potato salad. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. And if you did, give it a thumbs up and like it, subscribe, and click that notification bell. And we will see you in the next